Let me show you guys to stop binging slash cheating on your diet. And trust me, many people struggle with this. I've struggled with this myself throughout the years of trying to lose weight where I was very fat, very overweight, and sometimes even up until this day, but I learned how to regulate it and how to stop as much binging slash cheating on my diet as possible. A lot of people cheat on their diet by sneaking food. Another big way people cheat on their diet is by snacking at all times. I think you get the point. People cheat on their diet a lot, whether it be through snacking, whether it be through eating at night, you just wake up at night and you're really hungry, or whether it be just being with friends and you basically just eat way too much. Everybody has done this and there's many ways to stop it, so let me show you. Let's go over the main factor of all of this, okay? One of the main factors is, for example, you're really hungry. When you're really hungry, you can really just eat anything. You'll start snacking on anything. So let me give you a few tips for that. One of the first ones is staying hydrated. This is one of the major factors when it comes to just you being overall hungry or you just not feeling hydrated or whatever you want to call it, right? One of the big factors that you feeling hungry could be that you're not hydrated enough. So I recommend at least 1 to 2 gallons of water every single day. And one of the things I do use up until this day, doesn't matter what I'm doing, making sure to have one big glass of water before a meal, making sure to have one big glass of water after a meal, and you'll just feel a lot more full. Now, the next tip I could give you for when you're hungry is making sure you're having high volume foods. Like, for example, lettuce, tomatoes, veggies, right? Veggies in general, pretty high volume and low in calorie. This is one of the reasons why I always have at least one lettuce clove per day just to feel more full throughout the day. And I will also have a cucumber on the side of that. And you can add like sauce on top of it, some hot sauce or something. It just makes it better. Another reason why you might feel hungry is because you're not eating enough of the right foods. Like, for example, try to stick to more like whole foods and make sure you go for the better alternative. Like, for example, Greek yogurt, high in protein. Protein is one of the few things that actually does keep you full. Protein and fiber are the two things that keep you full, that help keep you full at least. And just the high volume eating in general, all of those things are going to play a big factor in keeping you full. Now, another reason people can't lose weight is because of their massive sweet tooth. And I have a massive sweet tooth myself, so I got quite a few tips on that part, but one of the biggest factors of this is just going for the lower calorie alternative, like I said. If you could always go for the lower calorie alternative, it's going to help you lose weight a whole lot easier, or just in general, just stick to your diet a whole lot easier because you're eating healthier while still getting in some protein and eating fewer calories, you feel me? Which is, I think it's pretty good most of the time. And look, watch. An example, this ice cream is like 180 calories for 83 grams, okay? This ice cream is 90 calories for 93 grams. Half the calories, a little bit less than half the calories, I'm pretty sure. And the whole container is 260 calories. And this is Nick's Mango Strawberry, if you're wondering. But that's just an example I'm giving you that you should be going for the lower calorie alternative. Or if you're just somebody who's on a diet who's trying to eat healthier, then try to avoid junk food as much as possible. Let me talk to you guys real quick. When I was younger, always a fat kid. Like I said, struggled with binging pretty much my whole youth. And I'm not saying I'm some old guy already, right? But I learned a lot of things. Every single time that I would binge is because of my emotions. I would spiral out, or the reason why I would eat so much is because I felt like depressed, sad, mad. All of these emotions could control how you feel, and food used to be something I would go to almost like if it was therapy. Like, it would just make me happier, and it still does to this day. Food is something that I will always love, but you have to be able to stop binging and all of that. Something I struggled with was snacking, having too much food, and eating at night. Those are pretty much the three ways to cheat on your diet or binge, whatever you want to call it, right? Okay, so for snacking, what I did is just not really snack anymore. Maybe I'll have like one snack throughout the day and that's all. Make sure it's something that I actually like and I'll enjoy, and I know that I shouldn't be eating too much over that. That's one of the first ways. The second way was eating too much at a meal. Trust me, I like eating till I'm full. So, like I gave you the tip earlier, cup of water and high volume eating. That's basically what I do right now. Making sure I feel full after a meal, and I just make sure to go for the best option. Let's say you're trying to be healthy, okay? Make sure you get some ground beef or some veggies. You don't have to, but it's an example. Avocado, right? Make sure you get enough ground beef, protein, veggies like fiber and all of that, healthy. Try to eat more of that, and just a bit of avocado for the healthy fats. All of that will help you. And high volume eating is going to help you stay full, trust me. Making sure you prioritize the protein and fiber, like I said. Third one, eating at night. This one was, I feel like it was pretty easy for me to break because of the what I did. I made sure to have a big dinner. When I say eating at night, I mean like waking up like at 11 a.m. and eating. Okay, no, like at 11 p.m. Like that doesn't matter. You get the point. Like waking up late at night and eating. But if you have like a big dinner like at 9 or something, then I don't consider that really like eating at night. But that's not the point. Point is that you should have a big dinner that fills you up. Okay. And if you're somebody that's sweet tooth like me, just have something that's sweet after that, okay? And make it fit into your diet. And if you do that, then you'll be satisfied. You'll be satisfied, okay? Now that you feel satisfied, let's say 10 minutes after you're done with your dinner, go brush your teeth. Go brush your teeth, okay? But before that, have a big glass of water. Maybe two. Making sure you feel full, making sure you're hydrated. If you do those two things, making sure you brush your teeth and everything, because nobody really wants to eat after they brush their teeth, and making sure maybe some you don't need to do this one, but I recommend it a little bit. Going to sleep early, eh, you won't be up at night thinking about food. Oh, trying to stay out of the kitchen, trying to not like sleep in the living room because I remember I would sleep in the living room and it just made it so much easier to grab food. Yeah, but those three factors definitely played a fact. And as for your emotions, um, you're mad, maybe go do some activity. Pretty much for any emotion you have, there's always another thing you could do, an alternative. You're sad, go work out. You're mad, go to a boxing class, I don't know. Maybe go out for a run. Maybe just take a cold shower. I feel like that I've done that before, helped me a little bit. Um yeah, though those are definitely the few that played the most impact on me, and that's pretty much the few things I did to stop binging slash cheating on my diet. My last tip before I go is if you do cheat or binge on your diet, it's not the end of the world. Don't go do hours and hours of cardio just to burn off all the food. Just get back on track, okay? And trust me, I have a few days where I cheat and stuff, or I just call it a refeed because, like, I know what I'm doing. I know what I'm doing. I know I could bounce back from it, and so can you, because this is a lifelong thing. You have to change your lifestyle, not your diet for 1 to 2 months. If you could change your lifestyle, then you're gonna make a world of difference while still enjoying everything you eat. So that's what I did, and don't let one slip up have a domino effect. Let's say if you don't know what the domino effect is one mistake and you make a bunch of mistakes. Let's say you wake up one day and you decide to have a donut. Now you're like, oh, I have to cheat the whole day. No, you don't. You really don't. So it's just one slip up, get back on track, like I said, that wraps up this video. If the video helped you, drop a like, turn on notifications, subscribe, and this Saul, and you already know, Saul out.